Schools will remain open despite the alarming spike in coronavirus cases reported in some. This is according to the Education Cabinet Secretary, Professor George Magoha. While class may now be back in session, Gina Kirori reports that the government's performance in making good its promise to protect learners and teachers is lackluster at best.
Barely a month after schools reopened, students, teachers and parents have had to contend with some tough lessons, among them the death of 2 teachers and an upsurge in infections within learning institutions. And despite the upward trajectory that the coronavirus curve is taking, the Ministry of Education says it's still not backing out of plans to ensure that the school calendar is uninterrupted, despite calls from concerned parties.
In terms of the examination timetable, there are no changes because, like I said, we are not planning for now to shut down because of the COVID.
The ministry will also be meeting with various education stakeholders at a later date to consider whether or not students from other grades will be allowed to resume classes.
As far as the spiking of COVID is concerned, yes, it is spiking. It's not only spiking in this country. And what we are grappling with is, do we open for the other children or not?
As far as schools are concerned, is that it is no. It is not, we have not so far seen any reason to worry, because don't forget that the teachers, you have heard that some teacher has got COVID, or some students have got COVID. It is a fact, but also let's not forget that they are also part of the community and society.
But those in schools argue that there is a reason to worry. As the country rides a second deadly wave, some teachers have paid with their lives. The principal of Tononoka Secondary School in Mombasa, Mohammed Khamis, succumbed to the virus, with 11 cases reported at the institution. And just yesterday, another teacher succumbed in Baringo. The government says that should the trend of infections in the schools show a cause for alarm, only then will containment issues be instituted. Gina Kirori, NTV.